All right. Hello, Gemini. This is the third time I'm trying to do your reading. I don't know what's going on with y'all. The first time, Spirit had way too much to say. The second time, it cut off with just a few seconds left. And I wasn't going to upload two videos just so the last one could capture the most important parts. So we're going to try again. Holy Spirits, guides, messengers. What are the current energies around Gemini? Please and thank you. Energies around the sign of Gemini. Messages only for their highest and greatest good. Holy Spirit, guides, messengers, the Most High. What messages do you have for Gemini right now for their greatest and highest good? Clear and concise on the table, please. God's messengers, Most High God, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the current energies around Gemini? Thank you. The Fool, the Upright, and the Magician in reverse. Gemini, guides are asking you to take a leap of faith right now. Put away illusion and delusion. Now it's not a time to be working the magic from the outside. It's asking you to take a leap of faith, do something different. Maybe the magic you've been doing seems successful in the past. Thank you. Right now, it's not a time for that. Two of Swords, not seeing, blocked. It's saying stop that off. Leave that alone for right now. I want you to take a leap of faith. Something else. God's messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High God. What other messages do you have for the sign of Gemini? Please and thank you. God's messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High God. What messages, clear and concise, do you have for the sign of Gemini? That's too many. Thank you. God's messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High. What do you have in messages for the sign of Gemini? Current energies around Gemini, please and thank you. Current energies, please and thank you. Messages for the highest and greatest good, clear and concise on the table, please, for the sign of Gemini. Please and thank you, Most High. Messages for the highest and greatest good for the sign of Gemini. Well, I guess they're saying that's clear and concise enough. Anything else before I pull any archetype cards? Most High, messages for the sign of Gemini. I want you to move on to calmer waters. Here's the choppy water, there's the smooth sailing, but you got to push on through. They're asking you to take that leap of faith to push on through. Guides, messengers, thank you. What are we working with here? We're working with the shadow attributes of angel, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? Sometimes they just call us out. Maybe we don't realize we're doing that, or maybe we're tempted to do that, but they're asking you to look at that. It is in the reverse. So, anything else, guides, messengers, Holy Spirits? Thank you. Servant in the light attribute. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. That's what they're asking you to do, Gemini. They're asking you to take that leap of faith. Be a servant, not in the shadow attribute, but in the light attribute. Anything else? Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High God. I'll get one more. Is that enough for the sign of Gemini, please? And thank you. Thank you. Should I ask for it on the table? Visionary, light attributes, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. That's beautiful, Gemini. We do have light and dark within our shadow. That's what they're asking you to face and work with. That's what you have to work with. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit, Most High God. We need any clarification? We need any clarification on this energy around Gemini? On the table, please and thank you. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit. Any other messages for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. Knight of Wands in reverse. They're asking you to slow down, Gemini. Don't go rushing in with that passion. You've got a lot of passion. Got that wand, if you know what I mean. But they're asking you to curb that impulse. Slow it down. Anything else, guys, messengers, Holy Spirit, Most High God? Anything else? Any other advice for the sign of Gemini as they work on these issues? So work on these things that are hidden in the shadows. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit. Anything else as they work on these things that are hidden within the shadows of the self? Any other advice, please and thank you. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit. Any other advice for the sign of Gemini while they work with their shadow, light and dark? One wanted to come out, but there it is. Eight of Swords in reverse. Being freed from spiritual jail. Or really entrenched in spiritual jail. It's up to you, Gemini. Depends on you and whether or not you do what your guides are asking you to do. And you can do it. I believe you can step off that never-ending nightmare wheel of karma and into the light of Dharma. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit. Any other advice for the sign of Gemini? Say work through these issues, through these energies. Sometimes, Gemini, you just got to sit and let the energy feel your feelings. Don't skip over them. Do your grief work, do your rage work, whatever's appropriate. But don't stay stuck there, because that's what leads you back to spiritual jail, back on that hamster wheel. Some of you, that might be physical jail, physical incarceration, but I really believe that's talking about spiritual jail. Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit, Most High God. Any other advice for the sign of Gemini as they work through these energies? What else? What else do you have helpful for the highest and greatest good? King of Cups reversed, but it came out sideways. Means you're not quite in the upright and you're not quite in the upside down. Now, the King of Cups, he can be kind of flighty with his emotions. But when he's in the upright, he has a better grasp and a better control. He's not so fickle. So you're somewhere in between, Gemini. Maybe looking at those shadow attributes can help you master those emotions a little bit more. Anything else, guides, messengers, the Most High God, Holy Spirit? Anything else? Any other advice for the sign of Gemini as they work through these energies? On the table, please, for their highest and greatest good. Anything else? Anything else? Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit. One more, please. Thank you. Seven of Cups, almost in reverse. That's being entrenched in illusion and delusion. And you notice that those are cups, so those are your feelings. So it's asking you to slow down. Go within, look at those shadows, look at those feelings. Not everything that's in those cups are great. So you want to see what emotions you need to work with and bring to fruition, bring into the material realm, and which ones you need to just sit with your guides and ancestors and work through the energies so that you're not misled. Remember, the stories we tell ourselves are where we end up and how we end up there. It's not so much what we think we're saying, it's what we're actually believing. Anything else? Guides, messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High God, for the sign of Gemini. Thank you. Two of Wands sideways. Plans, decisions. They're asking you not to make any plans or decisions right now. Got to do that work before you can see clearly where you want to go. That man has the whole world in his hands. He's trying to decide. He's thinking about his next move, where he's going to go, what he's going to do, if he's going to go. Right now, they're just asking you to be still, work with these energies, really do the work. Anything else, guides, messengers, Holy Spirits, for the sign of Gemini before we wrap it up? On the table, please. That's a watch. That's too many. The Hanged Man, that's the one I'm going to take because that's the one that flipped up. He put himself there. That crown chakra's bright. He's glowing with the light of illumination because he flipped everything upside down that he thought and believed. Got a new perspective on life. That's living wood, flowing, flowering. Nothing dead about that cross that he hung himself on. So they're just asking you to go within, flip everything upside down, get a higher perspective. Anything else? One more, guys. Messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High, for the sign of Gemini. And then we're going to wrap it up. Anything else, guys? Messengers, Holy Spirit, the Most High, for the sign of Gemini. Greatest and highest good. Nope, they're saying leave it there. Put yourself on the tree, Gemini. Get a different perspective. Go within, do that work. Remember, your guides love you. They want the best for you. Only things for your greater and highest good. That means doing the dirty work. Thanks so much for joining me. You got this, Jim. I believe in you.